Have you ever wondered why any of this matters? I mean, really, why are we here? Floating on this tiny rock, hurling through space at 67,000 miles per hour, and worrying about emails and taxes, and whether or not anyone liked your latest Instagram post. Today we're talking about meaning. But here's the thing, the answer might not be what you expect. And by the end of this video, you might just discover that the meaning of life is not what you've been told. It's something much simpler. In today's video, we're going to unravel the age-old question. How do you find meaning in a universe that seems to, frankly, not give a damn? It's chaotic, random, and let's be honest, mostly indifferent to whether you had a good day at work or if your crush finally texted back. So how do we, tiny little humans, craft purpose from the chaos? You might think the answer lies in some grand revelation, but stick around, it's not what you think. Okay, so we've all heard the question a million times. What's the meaning of life? Every philosopher, every religion, every self-help book has had a crack at this one. But here's the kicker. No one has an answer that fits everyone. So does that mean it's hopeless? That we're all just a cosmic accident, drifting without purpose? Maybe, but then again, maybe not. You might be thinking, all right, fine, maybe the universe doesn't come with a user manual. But doesn't that mean life is just meaningless? Not so fast. Here's something more intriguing to chew on. What if the lack of inherent meaning is actually a good thing? What if you get to decide what matters? I know it sounds cliche, but think about it. If the universe isn't dictating what's important, that means you have full creative control. You're not just a cog in some grand cosmic machine. You're the one writing the script. But hold up. Before you grab a pen and start scribbling down your grand life plan, let's get something straight. You don't need to build a billion-dollar empire, save the rainforest, or invent a new language to make your life meaningful. It's tempting to think that meaning comes from big, shiny accomplishments. But here's the truth. Most of life is made up of small, quiet moments that don't make it to Instagram. Remember that time you made someone laugh so hard they cried? Or when you sat in silence with a friend who just needed someone to be there? That's the stuff. That's where meaning hides. Not in a Nobel Prize or on a Forbes list, but in the little things. The everyday moments where you show up, where you connect, where you feel alive. That's what the universe doesn't tell you. Meaning isn't found in grand gestures. It's crafted in the tiny, unnoticed ones. But before you run off to chase your next meaningful moment, we need to address the elephant in the room. None of this is permanent. And yeah, I know, existential dread alert, but seriously, nothing lasts. You, me, the earth, the sun, none of it is sticking around forever. So if nothing lasts, how can anything be meaningful? Well, my dear friend, that's the point. Why does any of this matter if it's all going to fade away? Here's why. The fact that everything is temporary is exactly what makes it meaningful. Imagine you had unlimited time to do everything you've ever wanted. Infinite days to read all the books, visit all the places, and have all the conversations. Sounds pretty great, right? Eventually, though, it would all lose its flavor. Nothing would feel urgent, nothing would seem special. It's precisely because our time is limited that every moment can become meaningful, if we let it. Now, let's get one thing straight. I'm not saying you need to make every moment of your life some profound experience. That's exhausting. You're allowed to have days where you just lie on the couch and binge watch Netflix or doom scroll through your phone. Not every second has to be dripping with purpose. In fact, trying to force meaning into everything is a surefire way to drive yourself crazy. So what's the takeaway here? Well, it's this. Life may not have some grand universal meaning, and that's okay. Because the beauty of it is, you get to choose what matters to you. Whether it's spending time with people you love, creating something that brings you joy, or simply existing in a moment of peace, you get to decide. And that's more empowering than any prepackaged, one-size-fits-all answer the universe could ever give you. So, how do you find meaning in a chaotic universe? You don't. You make it. You craft it out of the messiness, the randomness, the fleetingness of life. And the secret is, it doesn't need to be profound. Meaning isn't something you find, it's something you live. Whether that's in the way you make someone feel, the projects you pour yourself into, or even the moments where you're just still. Thanks for sticking with me on this existential roller coaster. If this video helped you think a little differently about life, hit that like button and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. And hey, if you want more content that gets your brain spinning, make sure to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos. Stuff like that really helps out the channel. Life's short, but that's what makes it sweet. See you in the next one.